Last we left off, Quintus had approached the camp, asking about Calliope, his demeanor sullen and broken. He surrendered and allowed the Cormyrian guard to put cuffs on him and tie him to a nearby tree. You all still a little bit confused about his actual plans, decided to camp out next to him, set up watch. The night went by, realizing that Quintus did appear to give themselves up. You took turns questioning him, learning quite a bit about how it all started. After you got a long rest, you asked Edwin for a teleport back to Suzail, where Arsis learned of Sasha's unfortunate passing. Sammy and Rin found an old theater wardrobe, and Herc found a letter at Tenneth's from his mother, stating that she had left for Marsember to go speak with his father. We pick up there, Herc having just read the letter. What do you all do?
We're heading towards that space, I think. Ariker and I were.
To Tenneth's?
Yeah, because I thought the plan was to meet him there after like a little bit. Or at least that's what I would just assume. I don't think it was actually a plan.
Let's go with that.
So it's like, this is where Herc's going to be. It's probably where the rest of them are going to be. Let's just head that way. So we're on our way to tennis.
And that same goes for Ren and Riker? Or not Ren and Riker, Ren and Sammy?
Well, Ren's not going to let me get in any trouble, so...
Yeah, I thought we were meeting back at the castle.
Making sure you don't get into the wrong kinds of trouble, that's all. We did steal a bunch of costumes.
We're borrowing. We'll return.
Maybe.
Will ya?
I won't feel guilty if we don't return some costumes. Yeah, I think they had discussed either the castle or Tenneth's. So once Sammy gets out of his system or decides that he can't do the things that he really wants to do, they'll probably head out.
I could, but I'm not going to.
What did you want to see?
Oh, don't worry. You don't have to worry about that. We'll just where are we meeting everybody up at? Are they coming here? Or are they going somewhere else?
I think because I rushed off right when we landed, we didn't really talk about it. So.
Well, I guess we can hang out here for a little bit, see if anybody comes.
And if not, we'll probably head towards Herc.
Yeah. Probably seeing his mother again. Nobody's gonna make it weird with her again, are they?
I hope not. That was uncomfortable.
Very, very awkward. I mean, not exactly interested. Little.
Let's just not even. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we'll wait around for maybe a half hour, and then I'll start getting a little antsy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Wondering what we're gonna do with all these outfits and everything, and hopefully nobody comes by and like, hey, what you doing?
Stuffing them in our backpacks.
Oh, nothing.
Herc, having just read the letter.
Wow, this is just like that play, The Mom and Dad Snare. Oh, don't know what she was thinking leaving in the middle of a lockdown, but I guess she was ready to go and the drop of a hat. And nobody else is here. So I get to sing and listen to the echo of my voice and try a new mix of all the different scents in the baths. Cowabunga.
Just for a small point of order, you did remember in the letter that they had lifted the lockdown in Suzail, and that's what prompted her to feel comfortable leaving.
Right.
A little while goes by, and Arsis and Riker arrive at Teneth's, and as you open the unlocked door, you can hear from deep within Herc singing and traipsing
In the
about.
bath.
Yeah.
Oh, he sounds really happy. Herc? I continue to walk towards the singing.
I stay in the foyer. Let Riker go.
Wait, how did I get in again? Didn't I jump up through the window? Is that where they would have come to then?
That's how you guys originally got in a long time ago. I don't think you did that this time. I think
It
you...
was just open.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me make a perception check.
Disadvantage because you're distracted. With your singing.
Please get a nat one.
Boom.
Oh my god, double 11s. Your roll 20's not up, buddy.
Oh shit.
It's not. I didn't see it come through.
Oh,
I
you
thought
saw
I'd
it.
be beyond. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
double 11s.
Double 11s, John.
I
What's
mean,
that get me?
had you asked me whether or not you heard, I would have probably said yeah. If you're in the bathroom area, the tiles probably would have echoed it back to your location pretty easily.
Based
so-
on that echo, they are
Backyard.
in this direction.
I tried calling for it and you guys aren't responding.
Hello?
Herc, are you there?
I'm here, Riker.
All right.
I hear your voice.
I'll follow the voice and go up and meet Herc wherever he is.
As
Our
soon as
voices met in
Riker,
the air, and now our eyes meet each other's eyes.
as soon as
Well
Riker
met.
finds Herc, Ardu goes flying past him into the bath.
It's like the dog coming into the kitchen at full speed and sliding across the tile floor and then sloshing into the bath.
Oh yeah, that does kind of make sense. Hi Herc, are everything going well here?
It's just me.
What about your mother?
She's off to Marzember. You ever
Marzember?
see that play, The Mom and Dad Snare?
Oh, you know what? I did. Yeah, when I was a kid.
With the twins and the various hijinks and mistaken identities
They were
and
trying to get with each other's parents. Yeah, I
love lost and rekindled. Yes.
Yeah.
Feels like that almost. But I don't have a twin.
Riker is just like a deep thought, and he just says, "Can you just explain to me what is going on? Because I don't think I understand."
I don't really know either. She's going off to talk to him in person, though, instead of writing letters, so who knows what will happen.
Did you want to go visit her, maybe?
Probably, eventually. Not in a rush.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's talking to him about. Do I remember what she was wanting to talk to him about? She just said she was going to go see him, right?
Yeah, she just said that she was going to go see them.
But do you remember the last time you talked to your mother and how like upset you were about your dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
weren't
wasn't upset
necessarily
about
about
my
your dad.
dad.
You were upset about
I was
your
upset about something
anger.
Totally. She just said that oh, maybe your dad can help you with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But, like-
Herc's smart enough to put that together, I would think.
But what am I putting together?
She's maybe seeking his aid for you.
I guess, maybe. But she said that I should go talk to him, so, like, if she's gonna go talk to him, then alright.
Sometimes mothers are just meddlers.
Oh, but Mr. Herc,
I'm not there though.
something-
This is not Arsis. That's Sarah talking.
Something happened with Arsis. We went to go visit Sasha at who was at
Oh, yeah.
Cormyr's place, and unfortunately she didn't make it. She passed on.
Oh.
So I'm not exactly sure what to do. I've never been great at helping people like this. Do you have any suggestions?
Could do some kind of ceremony, I guess.
What
Passing on.
kind of ceremony? Like a
Like a funeral.
funeral?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her that Mortimer and I would cover any expenses with that, but I think I need to give her time before we start talking specifics.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to just rush into talking about that stuff.
Yeah.
Where's Arsis? Is she like right there, or because
She's
like you
still
said,
out in the
Dragon
front.
went by?
I went-
You're like, where's Arsis? And Riker's like, oh, she's right. Oh, she was right there.
Yeah, so Arsis has gone to where the kitchen is. As soon as Riker went out of eyesight, she went to the bar area and is doing the same thing she did with Rin before she had to face her fears and getting shit faced.
Mm. Yeah, you're able to find a plethora of different spirits in the kitchen.
Riker's like, wait, where would she? Oh, I know where she is. Mr. Can you follow me, or if you want to see her, that is.
All right.
Is Herc dressed?
No,
Is Herc
Well,
planning to get dressed?
maybe a towel. Got a towel.
Fuzzy robe.
I just need I need it for the visual in my head. If Herc's gonna come out in a towel and try to talk about
Whether
grief.
regardless of how dressed or not Herc is, Riker's gonna lead him to the bar where he knows Arsis would most likely be.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
As you walk in, and she's just pouring straight into a glass and taking quick shots.
Don't think there's ways you can mix that stuff up, but
Down it and wins. This is fine.
Riker just told me the terrible news.
Yeah.
It seems a cruel twist of fate. Everything we've done, just for that to happen as soon as we return.
Arsis won't even look at you. She's just staring off into space with the glass of liquor. She pours another shot, downs it again, winces.
I mean, we have those diamonds still. We could try something with that, maybe.
Try what with the diamonds?
That's Herc. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh,
No?
Why would she want to be one of those things again? She was warped and twisted and turned into something that she wasn't before. There's no way I'd bring her back like that.
She wasn't herself, Mr. Herc.
Oh,
Physically and mentally.
She was there at the end.
Riker will approach the bar, sit down next to Arsis, take a deep breath, and says, could you pour me one of those?
Yeah, I'll reach over the bar, grab another cup, give you a big old long shot, pass it over.
I think typically people raise his up to Sasha.
It take her a long time to kind of react, but she'll clink the glass next to yours, and then again.
that's pretty strong. Okay.
I'm gonna make a con save.
That's my third glass now, or fourth glass now. Do I also need to make a con save?
Yeah, you can if you would like. And I'll.
Riker's done. This is like a Jaeger shot, and he just can't handle it.
Yeah, Riker's like, excuse me, I'll be right. He just rushes off and throws up in some corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Great.
No reaction from me.
I'll You know what else do you want right now? Just some drinks? I'll clean that up, Riker. Don't worry about it. We've got baths going. If you want to jump in there.
I heard Ardu.
Yeah. If you want a massage, I can do that.
Arsis looks mildly horrified.
Horn music probably isn't the best right now. Do you want a robe? Nice big pink fluffy robe? Maybe.
Yeah, Herc, whatever.
Nice and warm, soft and fluffy. All right. Go get a robe.
Just drape it over.
Yeah.
My battle dirty worn clothes that we haven't changed.
Eventually.
I don't know where or how they make these, but must be from some exotic beast I've always imagined from far away. Maybe even another realm entirely.
The sheep, Herc. They come from sheep.
Yeah, pink sheep.
No, that's a dye.
Floating through the sky.
No, regular sheep.
You count them like stars before you fall asleep.
No.
Real quick,
You're
eventually.
probably right, but it's not as fun.
Eventually, Ren and Sammy would also arrive at Tenet's.
Before they get up, I'll take another shot of the alcohol. I'll stand up and I'll put my hand on Herc's arm, and I just say, "She would have liked you." And then I'm gonna wander off and find a room to hide in with my pink robe.
There's plenty of rooms upstairs. Going back out to the main entertainment room, finding the stairs, wandering up to the second floor.
I also have the bottle in one hand.
You eventually find yourself a quiet room, away from everything. Walking in, it's very lavish. The bed, very fluffy, comfortable. Throw pillows. No windows in this one. It's an interior room. There's a lot of mirrors that are awkwardly facing the bed.
I'm gonna find a quiet corner, like something that I can tuck myself into.
Okay.
like a little kid. And then that's where I'm going to lose it. That's where she's going to start to sob and cry and kind of drink the bottle, and that's where Arsis will be. So now Sammy and Ren can come in.
Imagine every corner probably has either a tall potted plant, a lamp, or even a chair. But you wanting to feel more like sheltered, kind of push the chair just far enough away from the corner that you can slink down back behind the chair, almost hidden from eyesight from anybody that would come into the room initially, and you have your peace for the moment.
Yeah.
As the two of you come in, at first it seems relatively deserted in the front, although you can hear splishing and splashing as you go deeper into the baths. And Ardu's long neck kind of peers out from the door, seeing you, and then returning to splashing inside of the bath.
So do you think that they are going to actually label us as heroes of the realm? Like, what comes with that kind of...
What Morahan said. I don't know what that means. I've never been a hero.
I mean, same.
Where do you think they all are?
Where are they? I thought I saw a dragon poke its head out over there.
Maybe should we try the kitchens or the dining area?
I'm not sure where the bar is, but you'll probably hear someone violently throwing up somewhere.
That sounds like Riker right there. Okay, let's make sure that the boy's okay.
Okay, I'll check on Riker. You go check on Herc and Arsis. Hopefully.
You don't have to keep drinking it. She's off in room. I think it's best we give her some time. You've done a brave job today.
I'm just trying to understand.
Do you like it?
Like this stuff.
Well, there's a lot of different flavors here, but what you had, she was just throwing stuff together. Let me try. Maybe I'll beat some egg whites or something if I can find them, and make something that goes down a little bit smoother for you.
How? I'm not gonna pretend to understand. Sure, whatever you think would be good.
This will be an interesting investigation. Which thing will work here?
Roll an investigation check. He does.
Says the bartender.
Oh, I see we're drinking.
Trying is the key word here.
Oh shit!
Maybe.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be actual poison.
Maybe instead we do go for the strongest thing, and that might make everything else taste a little bit better.
Oh my!
What she didn't put in her mixture was some bitters.
Hold on, Herc. That might be a little intense.
Did you not hear what I just said? That's the idea. We'll
Why
make
are
it
you
so
drinking?
intense that it'll make everything a little bit more mild by comparison. Bottoms up, Riker.
Arsis started drinking, and I thought I would join her, and it really turned into me trying to understand why people drink alcohol.
Where's
trying to find one
Arsis?
that I'm not.
She's in the other room over there.
Sasha passed away, unfortunately. It's been a rough day for her.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go check on her.
Teneth's is a pretty decently sized place. When they're packed, they need all the space. Give me an investigation check in order to find Arsis.
Wait, Miss Wren, how do you like alcohol? Like, what do you typically drink?
Big fan. Usually, I just take a whiskey neat.
Whiskey.
Not a good starting drink. We'll talk more about this in a minute.
I don't see what's neat about whiskey, but okay.
He's trying to understand. Whiskey neat coming on up.
Oh God.
Rin, how are you trying to find her?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Are you opening up each door? Or are you just walking through the hallway saying her name, trying to see if she responds?
She'd probably start by just walking through the hallway to see if there's like any open doors. And barring that, yeah, she'd probably try and like call for Arsis. And of course, if she doesn't answer, Rin will just give a "I'm here when you need me."
And Arsis, just to confirm, you are remaining fully hidden, tucked away from the world for now.
Oh, I'm so oblivious to the rest of the world right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Between being shit-faced and sad, Arsis is not coming out.
Give me one more Constitution check for consciousness, just so we don't interrupt later to see whether or not you. Okay, you
Damn it! I
definitely.
could hold my liquor.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, you're. It's the sadness that's keeping you.
Conscious.
First Ethel,
Yeah.
now Arsis.
Mm-hmm.
My characters can drink.
True. Eventually returning to the group, finding them all there, kind of lounging Herc behind the bar, making whiskey neat. Suppose eventually have to decide what we're doing next. What's the plans now that everything's settled? Sometime today, everybody should be cleansed, according to Ganrahast. But what do we do? Sammy's gonna die 7 days.
Less than 7 days from now.
He's fine.
It'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing sad about it at all. Sammy will insist on when he dies that nobody will mention a sad thing. It will be happy tears. It will be happy times. It'll be good times. And if somebody says something sappy or sad or anything like that, he will haunt them for the rest of their lives.
I'll just
That's a
tell
way
them
to
all
keep you
what
around,
bastard
then.
you are.
There you go.
I imagine Riker would have like a list at the very top that says "Fun Times with Sammy," and the whole document is blank.
Girl. You roast him before he
So you're
dies.
saying
So he goes.
if we get sappy, you'll stick around.
Reverse that. If you say anything sad or sappy or anything like that, I will actively avoid you all in the afterlife.
Seems a bit of a flip-flopper.
Yes. Well, it'll be my last choice in living, so I'll have to deal with it.
Whiskey neat?
I'll do wine. We got a whole week
Wine.
for me to enjoy the whiskey.
Let's see, we got some Red Dragon Crush.
Dude,
some,
okay, hold on. I swear on my life that I was going to, like, as you say you go to pull, by just happenstance, you find a dusty bottle that said it was a Red Dragon Crush. I swear I was
I
going to
feel
say
like
it.
you mentioned it last time we were here.
Maybe.
Or not last time, but like the first time we came, that was a thing. Comes from who the hell's knows. It's good. And there's
You
a
know what?
dragon in the bath right now. Crushing it.
Take your word on it. Just open the bottle.
Will you pour me one of those too?
Oh, I thought you went to go see Arsis. Yeah, and Miss
Couldn't
Rin.
find her. No luck. I figure she wants to be alone.
Yeah, probably. Well, look at us, just a few heroes here. Come home after the battle.
Cheers to that.
We survived. For now. What do you think is going to be happening at this feast? Have you ever
Oh,
attended one,
well.
Herc?
uh,
I mean, I would assume you were just the entertainment. No offense. Pretty awesome and everything, but
well, I mean, it's a hero's feast. What do you think will happen? Probably a parade. You know,
Parade?
we'll probably have to march. We'll probably have to.
John,
all the
has
stuff you
Riker
got
been
with
to one of
you,
these
by the way.
before?
Did you guys go shopping before you came over here?
Sort
Ooh, I
of.
like this.
kind of, sort of. And I began pulling out some of the outfits that we found. Found the deep V shirt and it to you, Herc.
A capital V. That's what I like to wear.
And,
Real
we
quick
got
point of
this for
order
you,
for
Riker.
Riker, for before we get too far away from the Heroes Feast conversation. There's been a couple, both, I guess Herc, Riker, Rin, after the last war, there were certain people that were honored. This one was relatively large because of the citizens that were given land and honored for their special contributions. There wasn't a parade. It typically, like even for a celebration after something like this, there wouldn't be like an overly cheerful display, but it would be more around pride and honor, and it would be relatively snooty. Lots of people shaking hands and congratulating each other, but like there's not going to be like.
Oh, so it's glorified masturbation. Got it.
Would there be food like for kind of common folk, or just like when you say feast, like how many people get involved, or does it kind of like spread out throughout the city in a way? Like, are people feasting
Rich
in
and
honor
powerful.
that as well?
A lot of the nobles do, or at least in the past, have been at like the palace ballroom where they set up something special, and the honored guests are there. The rest of the city, when these type of things come into place, there's several locations strewn about the town that hold big, large tents with banquet style food, and there's never any sort of fee or charge to be able to attend and get your fill of food and ale. But the main portion that the heroes would be invited to is typically in the palace, and the honored guests and their family are able to attend, but the general public typically is not.
Well, all I can say is I hope
Okay.
everyone packed their fancy clothes.
We might need to go shopping again.
Where'd you get this stuff? This is cool.
We found a costume room in the castle.
Yeah. They
A
left the door
costume room
unlocked.
in the castle.
They do weird shit in there, and we found it, and
Left unlocked.
And look
guess
at
they had
these,
no
and she
items.
dangles some fairy wings.
Well, I hope the performers have enough left over.
Oh, they have
didn't even
plenty.
think of that.
That room was filled.
Well, we're gonna have to perform in a way too, you know? We'll have to think of the public, what they see. and all the noble houses, including House Ilance. The bad news for you.
They are. I would know.
Yeah, you hate them too. Yes.
I lived with them.
Ooh. So,
You know, since you bring that up, I don't think I'm gonna do any shopping, and I think I just want the people to see me as me. You know, folk hero type of thing, I think. Don't need to dress up for that.
well, you could dress up in some way that suggests that. I was thinking, hat with feather in it. What do you think of that?
I've never been a fan of hats.
Well, I just think, there's certain, a cape. Out in the woods, you say it folksy hero, that kind of presents that sort of thing.
Maybe I could
They'll
just mend and prestidigitate your clothes.
Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do. Honestly. You know, the city's never really gone out of its way to give me anything. And I think now would not be a good time to just put on a fake face. So, I think we should just show them who we really are. Nothing ornate, nothing fancy, nothing gaudy. No, God, no.
Sometimes that can help because then it makes it easier to deal with people because you've got the you, and then you've got the you that they see.
If we're going to be
Sometimes that's
paraded
nice.
out there, like, we don't have to put on any sort of fake look. This is our opportunity to show our real selves. Not some gussied up version that royalty wants to show.
I guess. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Hey, maybe you'll be able to throw somebody through a wooden table or something like that during this entire thing.
Yes, that should happen at a hero's feast, huh?
Yes. See, that is the real you. That is what you should be
Yes.
doing.
Yes, maybe some member of House Illance. Now that I have this reputation, if I catch them doing anything scummy, throw them into a table.
After a few short moments of chit chat, you hear from the front of house a scream. Feminine in nature, which I will not display for you for the love of your ears.
Thank you.
And you hear this woman shouting at Ardu, essentially asking, how did you get in here? What the hell is this? And some doors slamming. And some hurried footsteps coming back in your general direction.
So Ardu's gonna run out of the bathrooms. I'm sure he's, wet, and he's gonna hide underneath Rin.
Oh,
Almost knock her over, because he's the size of a horse now.
And Herc, you would come to see the familiar face of Gaelis, Cormyr, the owner and proprietor of Teneth's Tavernance.
Mom owned this.
And she comes in. What the hell is going on?
Well, the place was open, and look, we just got back. We saved the day.
Cheers,
Lady Cormyr. These are my trusted boon companions. We'll pay for the alcohol. We've taken some losses. We've had a hard time. It's just there was nobody here, so I started the baths, and then I kind of lost track of people. So we got somebody grieving in a side room over here. This one's not long for it. This one's never drank before in his life and decided to start just now. And, well, that's...
Here's again.
Look at this shirt.
And she puts her head in her hands. Listen, I have to get this place up and running. The city's off of lockdown. People are going to be looking for some sort of reprieve from the horrors that have gone on. Where's your mother?
She's off to Mars Ember to see...
Oh, when she gets back...
You're in so much trouble, Junior.
Why wouldn't she get back?
I don't know. Haven't seen each other in a while. So...
I heard of the play The Parent.
The parent, or the mother and father snare.
She'll probably be back.
Yeah.
Look, we'll I'll help you clean stuff up, but we'll just stay in her room or another room, perhaps. We'll pay. We've got money. We're also expected for this heroes feast thing or whatever, so perhaps
maybe you can
it's
charge
all right
it to the
if we
crowd.
stay in one of the suite or...
And that grin comes across her face. You've been one for tall tales in the past, but a hero's feast for you. What did you do this time?
We help you out here.
We
folks.
saved the realm. We're the reason the lockdown is over.
This is...
And I'm not one to exaggerate normally. Also,
Yeah.
Rin says this from the floor because Ardu fully knocked her over.
Big tree.
You wet
out
dragon trying to hide,
the King's
sit on your lap.
Big
I
tree,
could have
King's
sworn
Forest burnt down.
Mom told you I was going to start my adventuring career. Well, it's been 3 weeks. Here I am. I don't know what's so hard to believe. I just finally decided to shoot the arrow, so to speak.
D&D time is weird.
Sammy, what were you saying?
I was just talking about a big tree in the woods, burnt down, demon portal, entire army over there. Heard of that yet? Heard about the army moving out. We're at the front of that. Gonna save the day. Big deal. Clearly, you're not impressed.
That's some type of rhythmic poetry, I think, from Evening Star or something. But, yeah, so here we are. I thought, yeah. So, Heroes Feast it is, and all that stuff, but we'll help you clean up the vomit. This is Sammy Lightner, this is Rin Stone, my mysterious vomiting companion over here, green around the gills.
Just
He's
Riker.
Riker. And he's nobody important's son. And
That's right,
Ardu,
he's just somebody important on his own.
the dragon companion, and Arsis is off somewhere. Her aunt
Was he having a
infected, so
Was he having a seizure there? There was a tick in his face. Does he get nervous when he's lying or telling the truth or something like that?
I wasn't not telling the truth. Or was I? I think you're right. We'll help you clean this up.
It's fine. Looking at you, clearly you've gone through some things.
Insane.
Look at this axe, Gales. I got this from a dwarf in Monroe, and it helped me cut through all these fungal fiends. There's a lot to tell. I asked about you last time we were here, but I guess you were busy with something.
Oh, once they locked the city down, I went to stay with my parents. Didn't want to be stuck alone in quarantine. I would have drove myself crazy.
Right. So is it just you? Was everybody else? Are they coming in soon?
Eventually, yes. I sent word to the rest of the workers that we would be back up and running in about 3 days. So give them time to collect themselves, and then we'll try to get back to some normalcy. I think that's probably best. Believe it or not, people sometimes just like to pretend like trauma didn't happen.
Wise words.
So, you can have any room that you want. Just try to contain yourselves to one room. That way I can clean, prepare. Stay out of the baths for now. I'm gonna have to drain them and clean them. I don't know what sort of...
Oh, I didn't really finish mine.
I've never really had a dragon in our baths before.
Yes,
Artie was cleaning himself like a cat right now.
Where?
Look at his paws. And...
Where did you even find this creature? You steal an egg from the Stormhorn Mountains, or?
Ooh, that's a good story. No, he's got an affinity for our other friend who's grieving right now. He's one of those, Oh, have you ever heard of Ray Karana Brightwind, Stin Brightwind?
The name sounds familiar, but...
From the war. She's their daughter, and she was out in the country, just, doing whatever the country people do.
Ugh.
Moving leaves around, climbing trees, and stuff like that. And it's near the Stormhorns.
You see, as you start to talk about, country folk and playing with the leaves, a look of, disgust washes over her face a little bit. Clearly not into that type of environment at all. But, well, if she was able to tame a dragon, she's gotta be some kind of special, and it clearly seems okay with you all.
Yeah. And now he's all clean. We were just out amongst the mud and blood and fungus, so probably good if we all get clean, right?
All right. Take your baths if you're going to take them. The process of cleaning the baths is going to be the hardest part. Got to drain all the water and start over and get the chemicals just right.
Speaking of that, have you tried mixing tea tree and eucalyptus and just like go off on like the different scents we were trying to mix?
Okay.
And we're gonna need more rose.
You say rose or robes?
Rose.
Rose.
Rose
Okay.
and robes.
All right, folks. I imagine the remainder of your time that you wish is uninterrupted. An unfamiliar woman to all of you but Herc, just kind of casually walking around you, trying to give you space, yet also trying to make the place presentable, dusting and sweeping and tidying up the bottles and things that were disturbed in the bar, putting things back in place with all the labels facing outwards, capped.
For the foreseeable future, Artie's going to stick with either Rin or Riker. Just kind of hang around them.
We don't have to play out the entire interaction for the day. How long do you, unless you want to, I'm happy to let you guys chat amongst yourselves for as long as you would like. That's always fun for me, but I don't want to force you into that. What would you all like your next beat to be?
Our next beat? Is that what you said?
Yeah, story beat.
Story beat.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
like vegetable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Sometime in the middle of the night, once everyone's kind of settled in and gone to bed, I think Arsis will seek out company, and she'll randomly find a room to go snuggle with whoever's in there,
okay.
and it'll be a random.
Are we
chance
hanging
of-
out all day? It was fresh morning that we
Yeah,
got here.
we'll put a pin in that. We'll mark that for if or when that does happen. It is pretty close to morning. I would say it's probably almost even mid-morning now, probably around 10 a.m. Ganra has said that it should be cleansed by noon, so that time is probably rapidly approaching. But yeah, I just wanted to, for the rest of you, since Arsis is drowning her sorrows, what is it that you're next looking forward to?
Or healthy coping mechanisms, man.
Probably finding some clothes for the Heroes Feast.
Yeah, I think Rin would want to get clean, find Arsis, and then figure out what the deal is with the Heroes Feast and if they need to go shopping or if maybe they can pull something from the castle.
Okay.
Like, is that feast tonight? Is it later? Like, she just kind of like.
Yeah,
to
who
know.
told us about the feast? It was Moorhan, right? Or
Yeah,
something?
Edwin-
I imagine
Edwin
you'll
did, yeah.
have
Mm-hmm.
a hero's feast. Maybe we should talk to Ganrahast or the Queen. Have we checked in even with the Queen or him yet about any of this stuff?
Nope.
I
Oh.
certainly haven't.
I thought I said we were going to meet back at the castle and make our report to the Queen and Ganrahast in person.
Well, I kind of got kidnapped a little bit, but
That's right. And now we've
We
rescued you.
waited, and then
And now you're drunk.
you.
So I think now is the time to make our report.
definitely,
Yeah, but we also kind of stink right now, shouldn't we, Bath? Like,
definitely
we've
bathe.
been- yeah.
yeah.
Bathe,
So-
find Arsis, make a report.
Maybe another half hour or an hour, and then we can probably report. And
Yeah, I'm
figure out
so
those
glad we
details.
didn't have to walk here. Can you imagine? Then again,
Yeah, that would have been like 3 days.
there's something about that time, though. Out on the road. I know I had trouble with it, but when you're just walking and your mind wanders, it feels like just like yesterday we were on the top of that tree. Which we were.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday.
But the first time, though.
I think it's funny to think that he's talking about this most recent time.
Alrighty. You all take your moments to mend, prestidigitate your clothes, even taking your baths, coming out clean, pampered. A moment to relax and dry off. Eventually, Rin goes looking for Arsis
But
again.
this time, she'll run across Ardu sitting outside of a door like a dog.
There we go.
And as you
Is
open
she
up the
in there?
door and Ardu skitters over, finding her. Arsis, describe your state.
I'm disheveled as hell. Obviously,
Hot
I look like someone's
mess.
punched me in the face. Clearly been sobbing. She'll scratch Ardu's. She's still filthy and dirty from travel. She hasn't bathed or anything.
Okay. Ren will like slowly approach her and like give her knee like a little shake.
Where'd you come from?
But how you doing, bud? You okay?
I'm fine.
You don't have to be fine. I can tell you're pretty not fine.
I'm fine. It's all right. Everything's okay.
Can I hug you? Would that be okay?
I mean, you smell nice, and I.
Do you want me to prestidigitate you first? Make you smell clean?
Yeah, do the magic. Do the magic.
Magic! Get clean.
She's clearly sloppy drunk.
We love our sloppy drunk girl. Sloppy drunk, but like sets boundaries. Alright.
And then I think afterwards, if you go to hug her, she will just fall into your arms and probably cry again. Again, sloppy drunk, so.
Yeah. And Rin will just kind of softly like touch her hair, like, I heard what happened.
Yeah, we won. Remember? You were there. Ren was there. Herc was there. Sammy was there. We set the tree on fire. Lots of stuff happened.
Yeah, it was quite a day.
Yep. We were slow, though. We were too slow.
Yeah, but I don't think we could have been any faster. We did everything we could.
We could have been faster.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I mean, it's just what it is. We went all the way to the desert, back. Didn't even help.
Oh, it helped? It sounds like it's helping thousands of people.
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of people.
I guess not infected, but of the realm of Cormyr, yeah.
Yeah. Everything we did helped so many people. I'm just sorry.
Tasha liked to help people.
Yeah, we were healers, just like she would have been. I think she would have been really proud of you.
She'll never know.
I think she knows.
You left her behind.
You had to. Sometimes you have to leave people behind to save them.
But we didn't, Rin. We didn't save her.
I think in a way we did. What did Mortimer say when it happened?
That she was old. She couldn't take it anymore.
Did she get a glimpse of, or did he get a glimpse of her being herself, though?
Maybe.
But it was all worth it.
There's several times where she was herself before we stopped the portal. I think she was fighting it the whole time.
Rin will pull back from the hug and she'll just kind of like squeeze Arceus' shoulders and like go forehead to forehead with her.
And she'll look at you, watery, snot faced. Probably the most vulnerable you've ever seen her.
She'll like even Rin will take her sleeve and like wipe Arceus' nose a little bit. I'm really sorry that this happened.
And then she was old.
Sorry. She was.
Even still lived that long. Hope she didn't feel anything.
Sure, it was painless. Now, I hate to end this moment, but the rest of the crew is wanting to go to the castle. Are you feeling up to that?
Gotta do what we gotta do.
Okay. It's okay if you're not. You can stay here and
I'm fine.
rest.
I'm fine, Ren. We gotta go to the castle. We gotta do the job. We gotta keep going. Or more people could die.
We're gonna have a great meal tonight. We get to listen to good music.
As long as it's not mushrooms.
I hope not. God, I hope not.
Do you imagine how insensitive that would be?
Chanterelles!
Yes, but there's gonna be that one fucking guy who brings it.
I don't know. It's
The guy
kinda
that let out of the
symbolic.
dungeon. So Arceus will stand up and she'll be very unsteady and wobbly on her feet. It's one of those whoa.
Yeah, and Rin
Don't
will
realize how
fully,
drunk
like,
you are until you stand up.
grip her by the shoulders. We're walking out of here.
Right, she's got one hand on Ardu and one hand Rin's kind of holding her other arm.
They make their way downstairs, the boys. We're ready to go.
Okay. As you all gather your things, prepare to leave, Arceus visibly intoxicated, struggling to stay steady on her feet. Ardu.
Also really loud, like snotty face breathes.
I'm sure we'll double check that his mask is down.
It's just the phlegm from the messy crying.
Yeah.
I did not stutter.
Um,
Don't talk to me, you emotions.
as you're preparing to leave, you hear a deep but distant boom of energy. Boom. And vibrations. Not enough to shake the building, but enough to feel a sort of tingling sensation in your toes, an uneasiness. And then a wave, not one made of wind, but made of magic and energy, washes over you. Arsis, your tears and snot stay. Your face puffy and tired from the crying still lingers. But you are sober.
Oh.
One of those like kind of like wobbly shakes, and then I stand up straight and just like, oh fuck.
It's almost jarring how quick it hits. The rest of you noticing this sudden change along with the other sensations could probably deduce that whatever ritual Ganrahast had performed just completed.
At first, Riker is like, okay, everybody, let's double check that we're not back in time.
Oh.
So you can see
don't
that
have a
our
watch.
face is still puffy and snotty. That's the way you can see that the time has not
Nice.
shifted.
I still feel like I'm dying. I don't think anything's changed. Hold on, let me think about it. No, I still feel like I'm dying.
Yeah, I don't.
I think I'm gonna punch you. Arsis is gonna punch Sammy in the shoulder. Not to hurt him, but for that comment.
And you all set off towards the castle?
Yeah.
Do I still smell good?
Yes.
Hercules
Yes.
smells good.
You still smell good.
Yeah, this is
You smell like lilacs and gooseberries.
This was a restoration of sorts. So if you were feeling any sort of ailments or anything, that would have been resolved. But yeah, your physical state remains unchanged.
But it didn't work on Sammy.
It's not an ailment, it's a curse.
I mean, it's probably
Tomato,
even deeper than
potato.
that, but
Yeah, it's more like he used his life force as a battery.
yeah,
So
essentially.
It's just
Yeah.
running out of juice. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Yeah. Okay. So you make your way down the streets towards the royal castle. You see more people in the streets, more than you've seen since the start of this situation. All conversing, talking about the sensations that they felt.
Guys? Do we have
Yeah?
to go to the castle, like, immediately? Do we have to be there in the next few, like, minutes?
Well,
Or do we have time for a pit stop?
We just
I
wanted
think
to
we can
report
make it-
out. We can be.
We have time for a pit stop.
Yeah.
Let's stop for pits.
Why do you ask?
I'd like to check in on my parents.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
They in the castle?
What time is it? No, they're not.
No.
House arrest.
Yeah. I should tell them about what happened, and I'm curious if that magic did something to my mom.
Maybe we can bring them some donuts too.
That'd be nice, Herc.
Yeah.
You know where donuts are. City's big and confusing.
Well, if Gailey's was all up and about to open back up, I'm sure there's some people who've
Hey,
very
John, where can we
eager
get
to.
donuts?
I'm
Yeah.
looking.
Or there's a bakery or one of the open markets can accommodate.
Yeah. You would.
Where's the Starbucks?
You would probably find yourself at drawn to a simple no-name shop, just simply by the smell of the breads coming from outside. And as you step in, you see a messy little top bun from behind the counter, just kind of bobbing up and down as they're walking. And as the bell kind of rings as you enter in, looking at the case full of pastries, you hear a little voice. Hello? Just one minute, I'll be with you. Have a moment.
Okay.
Have a moment to peer over the different pastries, some with filling, some with sugar glazed on top, and eventually you hear clambering on top of what probably is a step stool, and she comes just chest barely above the countertop. What'll you be having today?
Good morning.
Donuts by chance?
Donuts.
Any celebration donuts, pastries.
They're all celebration pastries this morning. We've been let off lockdown, so we can... I thought the first day I would have my business opened again.
Awesome. Festive. That's what we're looking for.
Festive?
I want to bite into one of these and feel an explosion of joy. Or jelly. Or both.
Okay.
A dozen will be plenty.
Okay.
Maybe a dozen and a half.
Can do a dozen and a half.
Yes.
And she goes into the back and pulls out a box and starts layering them into it and placing little paper over top of each layer and putting more on top until she has what would that be? 18 donuts? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is this a dozen?
What kind of donuts do your parents like?
Does she like us? Or are we getting a little...
Perks, you know,
a little
what does that
discount?
do?
No,
That's right.
A biggest dozen.
Yeah, what do you imagine? I imagine Austin's kind of like a very basic donut. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon. And then your mother.
I believe they've been eating desert food for the last 20 years. I'm sure 80 sweets will be welcome.
Yes, I'm sure. But and then your mother. No, she's more the cinnamon type, I bet.
How much for the 18?
It'll be 1 silver and 6 copper.
Done.
That's all?
Well, yes, it's just
That's
breads.
Give the woman a gold for her trouble.
Do you want more? Sure, we'll give her a gold. Do you want more, Rin? Do you want more donuts?
I think 18 is plenty.
That's at least 2 weeks.
What sort of are you guys going to an event?
No.
Well,
Park's just a hungry boy. Look at him. He's huge.
Yes, well, we might be going to a feast later, but we'll see.
This is just
see how
for
that goes.
a snack with some family members.
Heroes of the realm. Here's a gold. Keep the change.
Thanks for your trouble.
My word. You are very generous. Thank you.
Happy Fungus-free day. Who knows?
Might want to work on that one, Herc.
Let me, if you don't mind, let me give you each a sample of, well, I'll just give you a whole one if you want. It's a new one that I was working on while we were locked down, and it's called a moon petal tart, and it has a lavender custard made from and I was here, and she puts 5 of them up there, and they're kind of purple filling in the shape of like a flower in the center, just the custard kind of laying delicately on top of the pastry, and
well,
she looked.
You are darling. I can already tell it's going to be my favorite, and I'll eat mine right away.
I am so mad that those don't exist in real life right now. Sounds delicious.
And she says, I was gonna tell you, but there's special ingredients in it that will calm your dreams. I was making it.
At that point, Arsa shoves one in her face.
I was making it in the hope that it could help people not have nightmares for the events that happened, especially those that were grieving.
Yep, icing all over. She's just
Very cool. What sort of ingredient does that? Rika, have you ever heard of any special compounds and herbs and things that does... What does that?
Of a meat pie doing something like that, but... Sorry, a little joke there. John, have I heard of anything like
It was a good one.
Oh yeah, dream pastries. Forgot.
All the callbacks this session.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's great. That's really good.
Yeah, I mean, you've been around magic enough to know that there's magic that will calm emotions. You would find it normal to believe that there could be some sort of potion that could be brewed and mixed in with baking to potentially calm dreams. Like, it doesn't sound beyond the realm of possibility, for sure. And
so children.
No, not minced children.
Yes, Rick. There are also 4 children, I think.
And she hands you a card, slides it across on top of the box. They stole my sign during the mix-up.
Sign.
I'm pretty sure it was just kids, but I'm having a new one made, but everybody was closed down, so I couldn't venture out. And you look down at the card, and it's just a singular crumb, kind of stenciled on there in the words in a gold fancy font saying the Golden Crumb.
The Golden Crumb.
I dig.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then she looks at you all.
Give us a few more. We'll hand them out. We're going to see a lot of people today.
I'll give you the remainder of the dozen that I created. I'm still.
The cards.
Oh, you meant the cards, and she still just puts up the rest of the. She puts up the rest of the moon petal tarts.
Oh no, the card. Well, I'll take another one.
Oh,
Arxis will also help herself to another one.
We'll make sure this gets to. Who knows? Maybe even the queen will hear about it, and I'll wink.
And she gets this big, like, glowing grin, and she runs into the back and pulls out, like, I don't know, probably 20 something, and she runs out with these papers, and she clambers up onto her stool at the front, and you can see these clearly hand-drawn flyers that she had made that she planned on putting up around town. And her artistic skills are clearly only in the bakery department. These are not very good flyers, but they have all the information on there. It definitely looks like a kid had at it with crayons. But she hands it. This is an ad. If you're willing to, maybe wherever
we'll take maybe one each on our way, and we'll space them out. Sure. Yeah, we can do that. You must have gotten started up recently. I used to run food around here back in the day. So I can put it in some good spots for you.
Thank you. If you happen to make it down by the docks, leave one down there. Those sailors, they get awfully hungry, and sometimes they don't know how to better spend their coin, and between booze and treats, so they're often my best customers.
Great. Yeah, I'll put some down there. Yeah, I'll take a couple extra. Might be nice to just walk around town today.
And then she reaches her tiny hand across. I'm Maribel.
Maribel, I was just about to ask your name, darling. I'm, well, they said, Herc Hartsong. You might have heard of me, but if you're just getting set up around here, or you travel in different circles, maybe not. And these are my boon companions. We got, Sani, the fashionable turtleneck, the lovely Rin Stone, the vibrant Arsus Brightwin, and the mysterious Riker.
Somehow it's always Herc introducing everybody, same order.
Yes, it has to be that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would have it no other way.
Right. We all just kind of nod.
Sammy always cringes because
nobody like interrupts him.
Sammy cringes because he knows he's always first. And he's like,
Not me.
I kind of imagine that Sammy is like lip syncing along with the rehearsed Herc. Like after he's like, Sammy Tower will light.
I never get the right adjectives, but I always get the names.
But anyways, you all gather your pastries and leave the Golden Crumb and Maribel behind, and she gleefully sends you off, rushing out behind and waving and wishing you a good day. Continuing.
Well, I have to say, we ran into some luck there. It's best to follow your nose when it comes to morning pastries.
I'm feeding a donut to Ardu. Because we left him outside for the shop, but as soon as we get outside, I'll feed him a donut.
Nice.
Nice.
As he eats it practically in one bite.
It's one of those things where he opens his mouth and you drop it in there and remove your hand really fast.
Yeah, for sure.
It's huge.
Would you all continue walking along the promenade? Remembering where Arsus's parents had told you that they lived, and eventually make your way out front of the building. For someone that hasn't lived there in nearly 2 decades, the place looks well kept. It looks...
Where is this again?
For
some reason I thought it was like in the northeastern part of town, but...
I feel like it's like kind of offset from the jail somewhere, like a couple blocks away from that.
we can make it there. That's not necessarily where I had it, because near the jail is in the slums, and you guys weren't necessarily in the slums.
Yeah.
I mean, not that you would necessarily know, but
Yeah.
what were you gonna say?
Or next to like the wizard tower. I think she'd be near there because of her profession when they bought the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It could have
it's
also been one of those things when you bought the house, it was really fancy neighborhood, and in the 20 years since you've been gone, it's declined a little.
The wizard's tower is, I believe, 3 on the map. Let me
We don't have the city map, we have the world map up right now.
Yeah,
Oh, for shite's sake.
There's the city.
I had...
Yeah,
Yeah,
I imagined them to be around here somewhere.
it's this estate right here.
I don't think it's quite
Oh, what
that
the
fancy.
heck is that?
No, 39 is Bindles. But yeah, we can, just on the south side of the promenade, is still the nicer portion. You can tell any of the blue and purplish buildings are still the fancier sort, but as soon as you start to get into the red, brown, and yellow and greens,
So
those
let's
are
put
the
them, like,
slums.
right here.
Okay, that works. Which kind of lines with you walking along the promenade and finding the Golden Crumb. You make your way. You come standing outside of their house. Looking in the window, you don't see any movement, but the windows are open. Do you knock?
Ours is gonna freeze. No, she's gonna freeze. As soon as she gets to the door, she's gonna not know what to do because it's awkward.
Rin will come up behind her and say, "It's okay. You can knock."
What if she's worse?
Gotta knock to find out.
Sammy will cast Mage Hand. And
Rin's gonna knock it back, get out of here.
Wasted a spell slot, spell magic for it.
Whoa.
Counterspell.
Yeah.
You can counterspell a cantrip.
not a wasted spell slot though.
Rin can't.
Yeah. It's important waste. Yeah. Yeah, she'll take a deep breath. She'll walk up and she'll knock confidently on the door, take a step back. Kind of leaning on Ardu a little bit.
A few moments go by.
Nice, confident knock. Are they on house arrest or something, by the way?
Yes. A few moments go by, and eventually you can hear shouting in the back. Something along the lines of, where are you going? And then a male voice responds with, I heard somebody at the door. And eventually your father comes, and you can see him now through the window just off to the right of the door. A tall, vertical, slender pane of glass showing him right before he opens. Very clean, very manicured, hair short, not quite a buzz cut, but very, very tight. Far stark contrast to the shaggy, ragged nature while he was out in the desert. Face no longer with scruffy beard, but cleanly shaven. And he looks at you all.
Excuse me, we're looking for Arston and Raikrana. We were told they live here. He looks so different.
And a smile comes across his face, and maybe even a little demented. Why, yes, right this way. and you can see he has like a little sly grin and bows as you enter. And as you look into their place, it is very minimalistic, not fancy or elegant, simple wooden furnishings, well crafted, but not anything super lavish. And as you seat the gentleman
squeezing through the door because he's so big now.
Yeah, him having seen Ardu already, not being too taken aback by the creature.
Ardu was half the size last time Dad saw him.
He gives Ardu a little pat on the head, and those of you with a high enough perception would probably hear a quiet mumble of "Ma, you've grown." And he closes the door behind you all as you are ushered into the living room. And can I get you all some tea or some lemonade or anything while you wait?
And we get you some pastries, courtesy of the Golden Crumb.
Yum.
And he reaches into the box and he's like, "Oh, don't mind if I do. Let me go get Arston and Raykrana for you." And he kind of winks at you. But I imagine the nervous tension with Arsis doesn't allow her to see through that veil to realize that this is in fact him, whereas maybe the rest of you have probably picked up on it. Shortly after, you can hear again some shouting. Maybe shouting is not the right word, but some raised voices of the male figure saying, "Come downstairs." And the woman responding, "Why? I'm busy." And he says, "It's your daughter." And she says, Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be right there. And again, the male figure comes back in. "Glad to see you've all returned in one piece."
I would have heard that because my passive perception is stupid high. Probably like a little nervous chuckle. Oh, he just looks so different.
And then he kind of
Sweaty hands.
yeah, it does like a rustling of your hair from above while he's still standing as you're all seated.
Like natural inclination to smack it away, but kind of stop halfway through. Oh.
It's good to see you all.
Like something Sammy would have done.
I am in a great deal of debt to you. We couldn't be here if not for you.
You guys need some money?
Rin puts her hand on Arsis' shoulder. Not that kind of debt, Arsis.
Right. No, I mean,
We have
got some.
money.
We found some. Yeah. We can help.
We have more than we would need. Do you need some money?
We're doing just fine. You don't owe us anything. Thanks, Arston.
How's the house arrest treating you?
How much money? Sorry, how's the house arrest treating you?
He looks at you, Herc, and we get by. And
I know what
That's
that
a
means.
rich man.
and Raykrana comes down, and she is in a very simple purple robe, hair tied back in with purple dragon knights, or it's the symbol of the purple dragon knights, but it's a silver brooch keeping her hair out of her face, far from the ratty mess that it was when she was in the desert. And she comes down and she gives Arsis a hug from behind, her cheek kind of resting up against yours. And she addresses the rest of the group. House arrest is treating us just fine. I don't know if you know this, but we were stranded in the desert for the last 20 years. This is better than I could have ever hoped for. And we
I think
owe our thanks
Arsis
to
will
you.
kind of slowly get out of her chair and then turn around and give her mom like a real hug.
And she, kind of shocked at first, like going through the motions of, like, you even kind of realize that everything's even been a weird interaction for somebody that's hasn't seen their daughter since they were born, but a baby. To act the way that they have has been somewhat strange, but also, how do you act when you haven't seen your child since they were born? It's kind of weird territory.
Yeah, and the fact that the last time we interacted, she was not mentally there, and now all of
Right.
a sudden she's fine. I think it's the relief. It has nothing to do with the fact that she knows her parents. I think it's the relief that she's okay after everything that's happened.
John, question.
Yeah.
Riker just looking over the situation. Does she seem like all there now?
Give me an insight check. Whoa, are you learning about Muay Thai there, Joseph?
Oh wow, that's picking up from all the way over here. Damn. Yeah, I guess so.
With a 14, you can see beyond just the outward appearance of cleanliness, but also the general mannerisms and expressions seem much more normal. There doesn't seem to be that distracted mind or hurried thoughts. Everything seems better. Not quite sure whether or not it had to do with the insanity of not being able to find whatever was allowing the Netherese to return to Cormyr, or if it had something to do with the wave of magic that just went across. But for right now, from what you can see, she seems healed. And she pats your back, Arsis, and
She starts to ugly cry again.
there, we're here, we're safe, and you're here and safe, and that is all that matters.
No, you don't understand.
Enlighten
We
me.
lost Sasha today.
We lost her, what do you mean?
She's gone.
Well, she didn't just up and leave. And
She
then
did.
Arston kind of comes over and places a hand on your mother's shoulder. I think she's saying that she passed away. And they take a moment, and your father seems more upset about it than your mother. But she still comforts you nonetheless. I hope she left you with a lot of fond memories. Where is she? How did you find out from Monroe? Is she...
I can't answer that. Yeah.
Okay, and she...
No, she just doesn't respond. She's just crying. Yeah, she's not going to answer that question.
And she looks over to Arston and says, will you get them some something to drink and make them feel at home. And she continues to hug.
I think actually that might snap her out of it, and she kind of stands up and she wipes her face and straightens her clothes. I'm sorry, and she'll take a step back.
You don't have to be sorry. It is perfectly normal for you to be upset about someone that raised you passing on. Sasha was a good soul.
So you remember leaving me?
Of course. I remember bringing you into this world. You were a part of me once. I could never forget that. Pardon if I don't express my grief in the same way that humans do. I've lived long enough that I've seen many people that I care about deeply come and go, and I've had to make peace with that. It's one of the two-sided coins of, or double-sided coin of, it's...
Yeah, I get it.
It's a blessing and a
Lived
curse.
a long time.
To outlive everyone. Not everyone, even I will come and die eventually, and... But you learn to love the good memories that you have with them. Because if you just think about their passing, then, well, you've got a lot of people to mourn. At least I would.
Herc bought pastries.
The Golden Crumb.
They weren't here last time I was in town.
They're new.
And
It's a new outfit. Little, gnomish lady named Maribel. It's a gnome, right, Raka? It's not a halfling, it's a gnome.
No.
A gnome, right? There's not another... Not a dwarf, for sure.
No.
Kind of in those gnome voice, yeah. Yeah, it's a gnome.
I have here in my
Not a
notes, adult halfling female. But yeah, we'll leave it for a gnome.
No, leave it. It's a halfling. We just think it's a gnome because we can't tell them apart.
Yeah, gnome blind.
He's racist to gnomes, anyways.
Yeah,
I think I made a joke about making it a gnome because of his reaction to gnomes in the past. So. Oh yeah.
Well, you guys all supported that. We all think it's a gnome.
Yeah.
I mean, in my mind, I pictured a gnome, so
Yeah.
like, yeah, fuck
It's
it.
okay.
We're wrong. It's a halfling, but we don't know that.
Raykrana, these are my friends, and this is her heart song. Miss Rin, Sammy, and Riker.
We met you but a few days ago.
It might be hard to believe. Your father informed me what a mess I was, and while I remember a great deal of it, I do also remember all of your kindness. Coming in, going into the ruins, and finding an artifact, coming back out and bringing us home. Listen, we're going to have to stand trial probably in another 2 weeks for our actions during the war.
That's bullshit.
Don't worry about it. I promise you everything will be fine. This is normal, perfectly normal. Your father and I are very confident that we have enough information that would absolve us of any crimes, and she puts in quotes, against the crown. It'll just be a formality. And
Makes
she
no sense.
takes a pastry and
Literally
takes a
makes
bite.
no sense why they would do that. You were stuck out there. You were not even yourself, and then they come back and they're like, "Let's punish you."
She kind of
Humans are
chuckles.
weird.
You know, I know when we dropped you off in Monroe, it's a different living. Being a war wizard and a purple dragon knight, they operate by a lot of different laws and rules and regulations that to an outsider might seem silly. But they're what keep us going. They're what keep rule and law. If we didn't have those rules and laws, then
You might get stabbed in the middle of the street and die.
potentially, I mean, those type of things still happen either way, but it's going to be hard to explain to
Remember,
civilian.
This is like the best way to clear them of any of this stuff. Once it's done, it's done.
I mean, they're adults. They can make their own decision. I just don't have to agree with it. Arbitrary rules and hoops to jump through don't make any sense. But if that's what you want, I mean, that's your choice.
Well,
They made their oaths. You seem like a completely different person from when we met you. How'd you?
Come back.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know if it was being away from the desert. I don't know if it was being back in our own home. Or if it was the fact that something I thought I'd never see again with my daughter found me in the middle of the desert that snapped me back into reality little by little. And then seeing her rush off again to save the world did something to me. I don't know. But I do know that I am better, as you put it. What do you
Damn.
On it.
what are you looking to glean from her? Like truth?
Is this some elven thing? Yeah. Just how does she seem to... Is she really confused about it, or...
So far, in your limited interaction with sane Raykrana,
Are you stretching again, Joseph?
she has a very sorry, I can't. Okay, hold on. Gotta regather. She has a very practical outlook on things. Very level-headed. while you don't know how, you can tell that she is sound of mind.
And it wasn't just recently. Like,
We could ask Arston.
If you pry into it a little bit more, ask any additional prodding questions, you don't have to. But if you did, you would find that she started feeling more herself when she got back to the city. Now, whether another war wizard had inspected her or done something in the meantime, it's been a few days since you've been back. Only a couple, or was it just like
think to ask about that?
Okay.
Yeah. It must be some elven thing.
Arsis, where did you say you went somewhere? No. Oh, Arston went and got. Okay, yeah, he comes back with the tea and
He comes back with the drinks. Yeah.
yeah, comes back with the tea and lemonade, 2 pitchers and several glasses, and he comes in. What are you all going to do today? Anything exciting?
Well, I gotta post some of these flyers up for the Golden Crumb. That's maybe just me though. I was gonna ask. Well, actually, do you all have plans? I think some of you are gonna go shopping.
I mean,
Wasn't there the fate nut? I kept talking
Right.
about it.
Yes, actually, I wanted to ask you, because Arthur said you both are heroes of the realm. Have you ever been to a hero's feast? Got any pointers? Any tips? Any what to expect?
Arston I can't say that I have. And he looks over at Raykrana, and Raykrana, I've been to a few. They vary. It depends on the reason for celebration or the reason. There's been some that have just been formality, just to glaze and noble, make them feel important, to gain favor. But there's been others to honor common folk. Any pointers? Just be yourself and have fun.
When she says common folk, I slap Sammy on the shoulder. Do you think this customer would look good with a hat with a feather in it?
Personally, I don't think anyone looks good with a hat with a feather in it, but that's just...
Really? Isn't that the fashion now? I thought it was.
Well...
No,
Hats with
macaroni
feathers.
is out of fashion.
If we remember back from the pictures that were shared of the particular fashion, the hats with the feathers are somewhat in style. Raykrana, however, is a couple hundred years
been
old.
weeks
For 20 years,
style.
yeah.
Yeah.
3 weeks. Yeah.
fast fashion, man. These
Yeah.
microtransactions get crazy.
My day.
Sorry. Hold on.
I just think you do so well with the look of the rapier and the turtleneck and maybe like a little cape.
Hark, what's a rapier?
Hey,
His sword.
Oh,
Rapier.
rapier.
I need to
Yes.
go get some water real quick. My throat's scratching real bad and I'm gonna keep coughing.
Drink up, boy.
Yep.
Let's take a quick break, okay?
Cool.
Yep,
Sounds
sounds
good.
good. I need to go pee anyway.
How dare.
Did you stop dying? You're muted. Good. Oh man, that's the boring realm though. Heroin is great for that, by the way.
My throat's dry right now too. I think it's just the weather.
Yeah, it'll relieve your pain.
That's a fact. I'll relieve everything.
I mean, if you're gonna go for the full pain relief, you're gonna want to do the fentanyl.
No, carfentanil.
Okay, I don't know what's the difference, but sure. I just know that it leaves
it's like
you
100
bent
times
over.
stronger than fentanyl.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, word on the street is that you can get your first dose of fentanyl in Portland for $1.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
Nice.
It's the people that bend over, stock still, that don't move.
The
You know that.
the Fentiline.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about. I've seen that.
It's not even a lean. It's just like a full-on 90-degree angle, and they're just standing there for like an hour.
They're perpendicular.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right. Oh, a pastry.
Oh, I want a pastry.
Is it a donut?
It's cake.
I want
Ooh, even
cake.
better.
It's
Ooh.
a
Cake.
Kahlua glazed molten chocolate bundt cake.
Jesus, that
That
all
sounds-
sounds so good.
It's
Right.
delicious. It's so good. Probably have to go grab another piece.
Hell yeah.
Bring
dude.
one to the rest of us.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sammy.
Hey.
There's been a lot of talk about death, Sasha dying, parents, grieving in their own ways, but also Rakrana talking about how she deals with death and remembering or having her memories of them being fond memories. Is this doing anything for you? How are you feeling? What are you doing? Is there any response? Are you numb to it? How are you feeling in your own little corner?
I mean, in game, it's only been a couple of days, right? 10 days, I think, was when it was set, and he's probably been beating himself up the entire time about it, thinking about what he can do, how he wants to go out, and anything like that. And listening to it all, he's just taking it all in. I would imagine that he probably would have had a talk with Rin while they were walking from the castle back to Tenants, and just talking about what he wants to do. Probably back and forth on a few things. A rager party the entire time. Maybe debating about if the queen would allow an instant teleportation to Evening Star, so then he can keep the rager going up until the very last day. It's probably been talk about maybe just keeping it between the five of us and just enjoying each other's company. And sitting here listening to everybody talk about death, about Sasha's passing. He'd probably just sit there in the corner and take it all in, and maybe think about different ways that he wants to spend the 6.5 days he's got left. So
Okay. Your time goes by at her parents' a little while longer. Some stories are shared. Feels normal. You don't have to go back to Monroe if you want. You can stay here with us. We have plenty of spare bedrooms upstairs if you would like. And then she stops for a second. Just so I'm clear, I meant Arsis. I know I was addressing to all of
Yeah,
you're all welcome to stay short term if you'd like, but the long term stay was directed towards her. You don't. Do you? What are you going to do?
I don't know. We still have to talk to the queen. I'm sure there's some cleanup that we'll have to talk about. We have a couple other trips we got to take.
What other trips?
Well, I've just maybe retracing some steps of the journey we were on. We're already kind of feeling nostalgic. Herc staring at Sammy. We're already kind of feeling nostalgic for some of those places. Oh, there's some.
I have to go see my folks anyway, so
yeah,
a little bit of a journey there. So,
and then we might get up to some trouble and dead luck, and then we might wind up in Arabelle.
Oh,
beautiful.
What about Mars
City.
Ember? Did you say you wanted to go there?
Yeah, we could go to Mazemba too. Kind of a shithole Mazemba, but my folks are there. If you guys want to come, I guess you're welcome
Really
to
not
come.
so bad in Marsember.
It's kind of rough.
It depends on what parts you're in.
I've never been.
I always thought Suzail was a bit of a shithole, but that's just because, I lived in destitution and then went to prison. So
That will certainly color your perspective.
you can see wild exchanges between Arston and Raykrana, like, oh gosh, our daughter's hanging out with criminals.
Informed, I promise. Bad teenage years.
Oh, there's absolutely no judgment whatsoever. I promise.
Diamond in the rough over here.
We all have our stories.
That's the most mother judgment thing to say. Oh my god.
Right?
We all have our stories.
Anyways.
Meanwhile, I was a mother figure for this girl for the last 20 days. Where were you guys?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna really say anything to my mom about that one, but I'm not gonna like look happy either. Like, I don't know what
And
to say.
before
But it's
we learned that elves are just passive-aggressive Midwesterners.
oh my god. Anything but that.
All right, how long do you all envision staying at her parents' place before you venture out again?
This might be the time we want to leave when she starts getting judgy.
I'm staying for as long as Arsis is staying, really.
Yeah.
I want to. It could have even happened before this, but I wanted to get Arston's opinion on our. I wanted to use whatever leftover donuts there are to show him our plan of attack on the tree, and how we teleported behind them all up into the tree,
Nice.
and what he thought of that.
We sit and we drink tea. We watch the play of pastry battle that Herd puts out display.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
There's
There's like a fork stuck in one of the donuts.
Yeah.
Sets one of the donuts on fire, like, in their home.
It's like that Tommy
See,
Boy
the
scene.
The cruller is the portal.
Oh, I know the scene, John. And yes.
Tommy Boy scene? I don't know.
He's trying to sell his brake pads, and this fancy desk with these cars on it, clearly model cars, and he starts going into a tangent about let's show you what happens with the other guy's brake pads. So you're driving along. Next thing you know, kids are screaming in the back seat. I gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy. Not now, damn it. Truck tire in the road, swerves.
Hold on, I got you.
Oh,
All right, that's getting time
no,
stamped.
this is much better than the YouTube thing. I got it all.
Oh my
Oh,
lord.
yeah, I can see it immediately.
Anyways, but yeah, Herc explaining and Arson pondering. Yeah, well, you had the enemy surrounded. I think setting the tree on fire was a risky move, but it definitely prevented anybody from following up after, isolating you.
Yeah. But I thought it would be good to bring up extra numbers, but you can see with the powdered sugared ones, which are the fungal creatures, and how that powdered sugar, the spores, spread to the other wizards, and they ended up getting infected. Which hopefully they're all right. You know, I hope they're at the feast. Those were fine chaps. Especially
Did we
Bellamy.
ever get a confirmation on the time of that thing?
You have not.
We don't even know if it's today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were.
I
That's
you,
why we
that's
want to
kind of
check in with
short
the queen.
notice.
We've been busy.
The sun's beginning to set, and like maybe we should head to the palace now.
Arston kind of stands up from the table with all of the pastries and takes a bite of one and sets it back down. And
Yeah, that's when we killed Calliope.
you all
Yeah, he got.
did well. For being untrained, I suppose sometimes the just pure necessity, wanting something done, outweighs the pondering and scheming. Sometimes the quick responses are better than a plotted attack.
Sometimes you just need to have a dragon.
How big is that thing gonna get, by the way?
I don't know. I keep feeding it. Right, I do. I give it a little scratch and it gets another pastry.
Not all people will be kind, given the last time we saw a dragon here in Suzail was when we were being bombarded with fire.
Well, I could make it so he doesn't do fire.
I think the weapon that's coming out of its mouth is...
His name is Ardu.
About the way people see it, Oz, this is like Sammy in the Hat. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's like... And you're right, it's kind of fake, I
Do we
guess.
put a hat on Ardu? Is that what you're saying, Herc?
Maybe. Maybe we could say he's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. A Dawn.
Just be mindful, is all I'm saying. For the
That's a
same
good tip.
reason why you might have trauma looking at mushrooms or fungus, other people... Dragons make them weary.
Well, maybe after 20 years it's time to... Or how long has it been since there was a dragon?
About 20 years, yeah.
Okay, maybe after 20 years it's time to reintroduce them. New generation.
I mean, they
Ardu
are called the
wouldn't hurt
Purple
anybody.
Dragons, right? We did take it as an emblem.
It's been purple dragons for long time before Thalglor was slain. Anyways, tell the Queen we're still anxiously awaiting our trial, but looking forward to it. We're confident. Tell Ganrahast that we hope that his mission was successful. And tell Arvindhast that we understand. There are no hard feelings.
Oh, there are definitely hard feelings.
From us, at least. And they kind of walk you to the door. And as you go to leave, they will be peering out of the slender glass panes on either side of the door, watching you all leave. As you, I assume, make your way to the royal castle. Coming in, there seems to be a lot more Purple Dragon Knights standing guard. The palace gates, you can see several standing out front. At ease, but present. A lot greater presence than there was at any other time that you had been to the castle. And they watch you walk through, some of them kind of making whispering remarks to their companions and causing the entire group to turn and make sneaky glances that are not so sneaky. You eventually make your way inside of the castle and find your way to the Queen. And as you enter... Go ahead. What were you going to say, Herc?
Your Majesty.
And Queen Raedra... Stop that. Not in private. It's not needed.
I think this is a momentous occasion that requires some ceremony. We have returned successful. Closing the portal of Zutmoir and her ilk.
And she... There are a lot of big things headed your way. You're all destined for greatness should you choose it. I spoke with Ganrahast. He is resting, as are the majority of the war wizards. We're going to be setting up satellite infirmary stations out in Jesser's Green. All of the infected have been cleansed, and they will be sent there as sort of a quarantine and also a way for us to keep an eye on them. Here in a few days, we need to try to get the city, the realm as a whole, back up and running. We can't mourn forever, but we do think that there needs to be some sort of ceremony. I spoke with Ganrahast before he went to rest, and we are going to unveil a monument on the promenade with all the names of those that had fallen during this time, as well as some sort of, I don't know, I don't want to be tacky, but maybe candles and paper lanterns or something, send the spirits. We haven't worked that out yet. But something for everyone to come together as a community and share a night. And which brings me to my next point. With any celebration comes a feast. And what would a feast be without guests of honor? And I would like to formally extend an invitation to you all to a hero's feast in your honor, for your sacrifice, your courage, daring. You saved the realm. And I think you should be honored for that.
I mean, anybody else in the position that we were in probably do the same thing.
I don't think so.
We humbly accept your invitation, Your Majesty.
Come on, Sammy. You think anybody would do the same thing in our position, really? You're just being modest.
I just don't want to have to. I just don't want to have to stand in front of anybody.
You can get behind me. For the catering purposes, I recommend this pastry establishment.
She picks up the card. The Golden Crumb.
Yes, run by a wonderful gnomish lady named Maribel. Although...
He's gnomish, yes.
Definitely a gnome.
Yep.
If the
100%.
ears... I can't remember. I know she had the top bun on, but her ears, were they pointed? Anyway.
I will keep this in mind. Typically, the feasts are large enough that almost every local business is going to get a sizable sum to participate in catering for this event.
Will I sponsor this business? Whatever that means. Can I do that?
I will take it in. I will take it into advisement. Yes. And she.
I like this place a lot.
I will make sure that you have some specifically set aside for you. I will also send word to the wedding night Knight spelled Knight, tailor, specializing in formal attire.
That won't be necessary for.
We would love to have the tailor come work with us.
It is not mandatory. I would ask that you show up at least bathed.
We can cover that.
But know that the palace will be... It is a place of customs. Nobles will be there. You'll be brushing shoulders with some of the most important people in all of Cormyr.
How many days till this kicks off?
3 days. We will have the ceremony in the morning for the unveiling of the memorial for all the names of the fallen, and a feast, followed by some vigil at night. And then the next day we'll return to normalcy.
You know, we were storming our brains about what to call such an event. I said fungus-free day or something like that. I don't know if you can share what you've been cooking up.
Honestly, I haven't thought of it. Typically, we just consider any of these type of things a day of remembrance.
So I'm gonna pull Sammy aside a little bit.
Yeah.
While Herc is talking to the queen. If Sammy will let me.
Yeah.
Shall we ask for transport hometown before or after the feast?
3 days should be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Should be alright.
And so, are we needed at all for... You said we have to go see the tailor and stuff during the 3 days leading up to it. Do we have to march for a parade, or are we free to... I mean, we're guests. Are we free to jaunt about as we see fit? We might want to check in on some people in Justice Green, stride up towards Evening Star.
Yeah, speaking of which, is there any way we could spare maybe a wizard so that we can get a little bit of traveling done quickly?
Primarily after the fact.
We should... I mean, you're more than welcome to take Arvindhast with you if you would like, since you're already acquainted.
Anybody else?
He'll do. He'll be fine. At least he knows.
Can he cast teleport though?
He
Had a scroll.
So I would presume that maybe he can source a few more of those at the very least.
I will make sure that you have somebody that's able to teleport you. Depending on the city, you can...
I believe Morember was mentioned, and is it Evening Star?
Marzember and Evening Star both have teleportation circles inside of them that you could teleport directly from the castle.
Marzember has a teleportation circle?
Well, some of the lesser noble families are stationed out there, and
I guess that makes sense.
It's a major city. We also have our naval fleet there, which is where the teleportation circle would be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so we can just have free access to that?
It's not all bad, Marzember.
For a limited time, I think that it's important that while you are heroes and while we can grant a lot of different powers that we use them within reason. I think for a limited time we can make special circumstance for repeat use of these services, given the circumstances.
Thank you very
That's
much.
mighty generous. Thank you.
Yeah. Give me one moment. And she walks back over to a table and kind of snaps her fingers, and somebody over on the side comes up with some stationery and a quill and lays it down in front of her, and she writes up a small letter, rolls it up and seals it. Present this to the guards outside of the teleportation room. Sealed. They will allow you to come and go freely. Now then, is there anything that you require from the crown?
Ray Corona and Austin say that they look forward to their trial and they are confident in their case.
As do I. Purely formalities. We have to go through with it. I can assure you they will be just fine.
Nice.
Nice.
Anything you need from the crown, Rin? Okay.
Might have
Sammy.
to take a rain check on that for right now.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything. This is already more than I've ever even dreamed.
Well, do you guys...
Maybe some horses?
I'm terrible at secrets. Listen. I know something. And you know what? I'm just going to tell you, and then you can tell me whether or not you would like it. I thought about it and thought it would be a big honor, but other people advised against it. And now that I have you here before we get to the formalities of the Heroes Feast, I'm just going to lay it out on the table and we can change our minds if we don't like it. Listen. Typically, when ordinary people contribute in times of war,
I pat Sammy on the shoulder.
Swat your hand away.
we give them land. Farmers get fields. In people can get estates inside of towns that might not have had it before for their extraordinary contributions. I think your contributions in this effort far exceed, not to belittle their contributions of the past, but I think this is... We were going to offer you a large estate. One of the formal nobles' houses that no longer exist. There's a large mansion in Mars Ember, and we were going to gift that to you.
But Herc says Mars Embers is a piece of shit.
Arsis.
He said it like 4 times today.
I know. That's
Hey, they've got a. You heard what she said.
This
They've
is-
got the navy there. They've got a teleportation circle.
they have a great
Suzail-
music scene. This is
This
an
might be an
extremely
opportunity.
Great music
gift.
scene.
This might be an opportunity for us to
I
maybe.
can't believe you said that in front of the Queen, Arsis.
Well,
This might
you
be an
said it
opportunity for you
multiple
all
times.
to maybe put forth a little change and maybe make the place a little less of a shithole.
You want me to fix up Mars Ember, you think? Is that what you're suggesting to me? You think I'm some sort of city planner? I could become... maybe I could become some kind of constable who
Well, there
goes
you
down
go.
the streets and...
You'll have
I
time
want
to think about it.
For me personally, I have been needing a bigger space for a lab.
Yes, a laboratoire for Riker.
You will be gifted from the Crown funds to turn this into whatever would suit your needs. As for the shithole, the small islands off to the south, little shanty, we have tried to rehabilitate them and bring them inland and try to build up, but they don't want it. And so...
Wait, islands is the... What, the islands south of Marsember? Is that where the mansion is?
No. That's not
Oh,
where. That's not where your mansion is. Your mansion's inland by the other mansions. It's,
And the nice part of Marsember.
the nice part of Marsember. Yes, I'm
You
just.
do the air quotes, and I do this.
Digging ourselves a hole, guys.
No, it was
Yes,
just
you will
this.
take the
This is
castle of the shithole, please.
The nice part. It's not. It's this.
It's not a shithole. I got it. Okay, no problem.
Suzail is like 60 to 70% really nice, and then Marzemba's just the ratio's just a bit more off than that. But it's as she said, there's a teleportation circle there. There's noble families and the like.
It sounds like we will accept.
If
At least Mr. Riker wants it.
Who used to own it? And thanks for letting us know. This is very exciting because we
They
might
die
start an
in the
outfit.
castle.
no, of course they didn't die in the castle. Hold on.
We
Let
died
me.
in their mansion.
Let me.
We went through. We had a little tussle in the haunted halls near Evening Star. So imaginations are
Cormyr.
acting wild. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? I mean, it's a disgraced household. What happened? Maybe somebody hung themselves from the chandelier, and maybe a gardener assassinated someone.
I mean,
Important.
we might find a bunyip or maybe a Mokili Mbembe over there or something like that.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
yes.
Telling more tales of beasts.
What was the... No, there was that ghost that he told us about that was in the haunted halls.
The Luciferia.
Luciferia!
Oh, shit.
It was the Squirrel family.
The squirrel family.
Squirrel spelled.
Squirrel.
Spelled squirrel.
Hmm.
You fixed it for him?
Yep.
Nice.
Whoa.
Squirrel
Whoa.
family.
Go off, Herc.
Where have I heard that name before?
Yes, Turk needs to know their entire history.
Please just send it to him in a message.
Okay, yes, I'll send him a message instead. But yes. Listen, I know the House Ilance family has a poor reputation, but they've turned things around in recent years.
Wait, who brought them up?
We were talking
Sorry.
about Marsember and it being a shithole, and I was telling you the main contribution was the racket that they were running.
Oh, they're over there?
Their main estate is over there. They have a smaller estate here.
How far away is Marzember from here?
Let me look at the main map.
Map.
I know it's like super close, but like it's like a day's ride, half a day's ride.
The closest.
2 day.
24
Probably, I would
miles,
imagine.
about a day and a half, I guess, or a full day plus exhaustion.
Okay.
They've cleaned up after their reprimands for their racket. A young woman, the daughter of the man of the house, has started to take more of a front-facing role, and I think that she's come along. I think she's got the house on the right track.
Great.
Why did that sound sarcastic?
I just, you know, everybody knows. I mean, I grew up I spent part of my life at Tennis, and Azilance is a regular customer over there, and not a big fan of their behavior. Generally.
But it sounds like there's new blood.
And maybe if we show up in town, you could do something about it.
Yeah. Guess so. I guess we have our own house to run.
Listen, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's customary that we give land or property to those with great contributions in time of war.
I might be speaking for myself and Rin, who've kind of been on it on our own for a little, but yeah, I think this is a great opportunity to just settle down and call a place our own.
Yeah. But I mean, you guys realize this is going to be a big place. We're going to need some help keeping it up.
I have the
No doubt.
perfect idea of who could help us.
Is it your parents?
No, they're fine. No. I'm thinking of a widow and her children who might need a bigger place to stay.
Oh. Cool, we're gonna hire them as servants.
No.
We will send a steward over there to start cleaning things up. They will be there for any day-to-day tasks that you might require, any supplies that you might need them to gather. They can run your errands. They will be on the Crown's dime for the first couple months while you get your feet wet and figure out what you want to do with the place. Then after that, you can either relieve them of their services or continue to hire them on. We don't have to go into the formalities just yet, but whatever you need. Well, the city is yours to explore, including castle grounds. I would stay away from the Royal Magician's Tower for at least a day as Ganrahast recovers.
Are we allowed to bring guests this hero feast?
Yes!
my parents
Oh
allowed
my
to
gosh,
come?
I almost forgot. Yes, your parents would be more than welcome to come. I know that they are on house arrest, but I can't think of any place that would be more safe for them to be than right here in the castle. We will be honoring you as a group. So, what would you like me to introduce you as? Is there a name that you've thought of for yourselves?
I mean, I'm her song.
Yes, but
you mean like as an adventuring group?
Yes, as a collective.
Ooh, we might need a few days on that one.
as
I
long
don't know.
just
What do you guys think?
it's
We'll
freedom.
Back to you next session on that.
Freedom fungus fighters.
That That's a mouthful, Herc. I think something a little snappier might be
There's
better.
like a nice alliteration to it. The cool.
You don't
It's
have
called
to
the
answer it
FFF.
right now. You don't have.
We'll think on
next
it.
section. Next session.
What was Thaddeus's donkey's name again? Bessie.
Oh God.
My goodness.
Let me go back to session.
We should go to Justice Green. That could be he could be a great butler at the Marzembo.
And just as a thing, maybe we should personally invite some family members to the town. Go get them in the 3 days we got before the party.
Oh yeah, that might be awkward. So my old man was kind of exiled from here. Well, we'll see if he even wants to come.
We could spend a day in Marzember and a day in Evening Star.
And a day in Deadlock.
I think that's after the party, Herc.
It might be good to. Well,
Do you know people in Deadlock?
We've met a few.
Oh yeah.
passed through
know a few
there
people.
a little bit.
It's a long story.
Fair enough.
It's actually not that long. They turned Art into a deer, tried to kill him, and then we had to kill half the town.
There's a course in Deadlock.
God, I wish I could cast silence.
She probably already knows about it. I've had to make a report.
There will absolutely be a formal debriefing. We will talk about certain pardons that will have to be made.
Pardons.
Times of war, we're investigating it.
Thank you. We trust Arv will have an impartial report for you.
Because I don't think we're very impartial.
Yes, dear old Arv.
I saw what you did there.
That was pretty good, right?
No, it's
hey,
kind of on the nose.
That's-
Anything.
I think that's enough Deadlock talk for now.
Anyways, yeah, we'll take advantage of the Queen's kindness. Maybe take a couple trips out of town for the next 2 days, if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now that we have a permanent residence, maybe setting up Sammy's family.
If they'll take it.
We'll take it.
Your Majesty, we won't waste any more of your time with our discussion.
Fair. Here. And she snaps her fingers again, and the steward off to the side comes in and hands her a large envelope. Here's the deed to your house.
Gives
When
it to
we
Ren immediately.
Other
when we present
need to
house, when we present you at the feast, just act surprised.
We'll let Herc do that.
Oh, I can see it now. And she gives a formal bow to each of you. Thanks you for your service. And relieves you to the rest of your night.
So it's evening now, I would imagine.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you step out, the last of the sunlight is setting beyond the 80-foot castle walls.
Well,
Did you want to go anywhere tonight to start next session? Or
Yeah,
did
the tailor.
the tailor?
Do that tonight or do that tomorrow?
The
I thought
tailor
we
would
got an
probably.
appointment.
I'd be down to go to the tailor in the morning.
Yeah, the tailor
Whatever,
would
I mean,
probably be in the morning. Okay,
Yeah.
I
so
think Rin would say we should all go get drunk and make a game plan.
okay.
Because the best plans are formed after at least 3 drinks.
I mean, statistically
I'm
speaking.
down to get some
you
drunk.
you don't mean literally. Gotcha.
I think Rin's brilliant, and I think we should definitely have a couple drinks. It's been a day.
Okay.
Do you guys, I mean, we could go see how tennis is, but maybe we want a change of scene. Maybe we go out and find some.
She seemed
It's
a
a
little
little-
bit upset about Ardu, so maybe we should find someplace else.
Livelier?
Yeah.
Or different kind of lively, I guess.
Yeah, I'll do.
What about that
We
bar
should go
y'all went
somewhere that-
to? You told me
Laughing
about.
Lass?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't get to go.
Well, it's.
That's right, you were dead.
He was literally dead.
Oh yeah.
You know that comment about being stabbed in the street and dying.
I
That
did,
was kind
yeah.
of personal.
What should we do with Ardu, actually? Should it.
What do you
feels-
mean
Did you
do
leave
with
him
him?
with your parents?
What do you mean do with him? He's fine.
Yeah, but people are starting to get weirder about him now that he's, a little bigger.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody's gonna mess with a giant, a dragon? Like,
At a bar? Maybe.
They might not let
actually.
us in.
Yeah, that too.
that seems rather unfair.
I mean, I don't disagree, but
How about we just go to the bar and we'll figure it out if they cause fuss.
I mean, he can
fair.
stay with the horses, I guess, since he's now horse-eyed. Are you okay with that? If I get you some stew from the bar, you okay hanging out in the barn?
You hear in his draconic language, she will say that he'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Or you could hang out with your parents.
He didn't really fit in their house. Knocking over stuff.
because he'll fit in a bar much better. Out of
It's
character.
bigger. It's bigger. Of course it'll fit better.
There's gonna be a lot of people celebrating. I think
I've already offered to put him in the stable with the horses, guys.
We'll stable
Alright,
him.
well,
That'll
yeah,
be
we'll
perfect.
do that.
Okay.
All right, Laughing
Uh,
Lass.
Really? You want to bring Arsis to the Laughing Lass? I know she
She wants
asked.
to go.
Oh, this will be an adventure, Arsis.
You should know, Arsis. It is a brothel.
You guys forgot to mention that last time.
Well,
But so is tenants, though.
It's about entertainment.
Yeah, so is tenants.
Tennis is like the nice part of Marzemba, and then the Laughing Lass is like the rest of Marzemba.
I mean, if we're gonna go
That's
move to
amazing.
Mars ever, we might as well go check out the rest of it.
It could be a time. Let's go.
Let's go.
We don't have to stay. We can check it out. We also need to go by the docks anyway.
In
Suzail,
Suzail?
where we are. Yes.
Why-
I've got to put
why
these
do we-
flyers up. I told her, and we didn't get to tell Ganrahas that your parents wished that he felt good about his mission
Well,
going
we can
well.
tell him tomorrow.
If you tell
And
them at the
what
feast.
else did they ask?
They can tell him at the feast.
They asked us to tell Av that there were no hard feelings from them. I say, when we meet up with Av to do whatever teleporting we need to do, we sneak over to Deadlock and take sweet vengeance.
Well, I mean, we did kill a lot of their citizens already. I think they can wait a couple days.
we only got about a handful of them. There's a lot more
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, there's
Oh
some
my
jobs
God.
and baddies.
I mean, there were also like children and innocent people.
Yeah, I'm not sure about massacring a city. I understand that,
Well, we could go do some detective work and take up the real baddies. The ones in the
we don't have
masks.
to
the-
massacre the entire city, but
At the same time,
leadership over there.
we could just leave it in the hands of these Purple Dragon Knights and their stupid laws.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but
I felt like they kind of got
Okay.
one over on us, but
Can we get our first drink before we start discussing this? Please.
now.
So off to the laughing lass then.
Yeah, we're gonna have
We're just happy to on our way to the Laughing Laugh.
I believe it was Sammy that had the main portions of the interactions with the bartender when you were there last.
I remember Riker got hit on, and he was like, "No thanks, not my type," and that's about all I remember.
I think Rin was with me the second time.
You were.
Yeah, I was
Because
there.
I think
but
you
not
were the
really
first two that
interacting.
got there and talked with
Yeah.
the Shadowvar in the basement.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You all make your way to the Laughing Lass, and let me pull out my notes again.
They got the accent characters.
Standing out front, a bouncer. This isn't quite the music for it, so we'll have to. It's only going to be 3 more minutes, anyways. Yeah, you can hear loud bass coming from within.
I look for Mama Lysandre at this point. but-
You remember her
Yeah.
name?
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, she was hitting on me. So.
That was what I wanted to leave off on. But anyways, as you enter a towering half orc out front, looking down at you. I'll have IDs,
Okay.
please.
Is he bigger or smaller than Herc?
He's bigger than Herc.
It's a big boy.
He's more brutish. He definitely got a lot more of the orc features.
Well, guess we.
In fact, it would
Present
probably
IDs.
even be a little bit more difficult to even discern that he had anything half about him.
Boy, oh my.
Oh, Jesus. We weren't going there. That's not what I meant. I meant he didn't have any.
But that's where I took it.
Yep. No, you got it. And he. Listen, you can't enter unless you present your identification.
Is this something they had in Monroe?
I'm her card song. These are
I
my
mean-
boon companions.
Do I have an ID? Is what I'm asking.
And then I see Herc's not saying it. I was like,
And the
oh,
mysterious
sorry, I thought you were-
figure. And the,
Oh, there it is. Okay,
mysterious
there we go.
figure.
You know,
In the back of the
realistically,
mask. Right
probably
there.
the only people that had any sort of formal identification at the ready would be people that were typically in larger cities where it would be required. Out in the countries, you might have had a birth certificate, and that would have been about it. And the only time you really needed to show it was, for permits or things like that. So you probably wouldn't have one.
We don't have any ID. We've been here before. Mama Lysandre
I hold up
would
the
speak for
purple
me.
dragon signet ring.
Ooh.
I just lean against my
Fucking
dragon.
cop
Wait, no, we're
coming
not
into the
cops.
place.
No, wait.
Oh,
Fucking cop.
that's right. You have your dragon there. He speaks up. I don't care if you're a purple dragon knight or if you're a bum from down the street. All we want is your coin.
Which we have.
All right.
Is that an ID? And I'll pull out a gold coin. Here, and I'll hand it to him.
Well, that'll cover
Ooh.
the cover charge to get in, but
And then some.
maybe.
But we're feeling generous tonight. It's a night to celebrate.
All right, I don't. No dragons allowed.
Yeah, I was told I had to put him in the stable.
What do we look like?
Yep,
We
that
don't have a
seems-
stable here. The
Don't
stables
have-
are on the edge of town. Why would you don't have stables at buildings in the center of the city?
Well, I guess we'll have him over there by that pleasant overhang.
Tell you what, he can just stand here with me. He doesn't bite, does he?
Not unless
Not hard.
you hit him. I mean,
He pulls out a chunk, like almost a slab of raw meat from his pocket. He was like, I was gonna have this later, but... And he tosses it.
Ardu eats it.
Some people are afraid of beastly things, but not Gorok.
I was just about to ask your name. This is Ardu, by the way.
And you are Gorok.
Ardu meet Gorok. Gorok meet Ardu.
Ardu
He's pretty
sounds
cool
like
hanging-
such a sissy name. He needs something more menacing, like Fang. Or
That feels very basic.
Gorok Jr.
Hmm.
You can call him whatever you want. He may not answer because his name is Ardu, but you are welcome to call him whatever you'd like while he sits out here with you.
All right, get in there. Spend your money, lots of it.
No
Oh.
problem.
You will have no issues with that. None at all.
Yeah, go
You
in.
walk
Ardu,
in.
Ardu will help guard the door with Gorok.
You walk in, and there are several people in seats with topless dancers hanging around. And in the center stage, a small circular platform with a pole going from floor to ceiling, there is sort of a fire-skinned tiefling dancing to the music. And as you get in and start to make your way over towards the bar for your drinks, Sammy, you feel a pinch on your bum. And as you turn around, there is a kind of a hunched old woman, scraggly gray hair. Hey there, sweet cheeks.
Whoa, Mama Lysandre. And you know what? This time I'm going to plant a big old fat kiss right on her face.
Nice. And we will pick up there next time.